Welcome back to AFT Dice Season 3. It's round 13. Let's go to the first game. It's Hawthorn versus Western Bulldogs. Let's go to the first quarter. First quarter is being processed. And Hawthorn have kicked 4-2 to the Western Bulldogs 4-1 in that first quarter. To point the difference, let's go to the second quarter. And it was even 2 goals, 6 apiece. And at halftime, it's 1 point the difference to Hawthorn. Let's go to the third quarter. And the third quarter, Hawthorn have kicked 3-3 to the Bulldogs 4-1. And the Bulldogs are in front by 3 points. Let's go to the last quarter. See who wins this game. It's very close. And in the end, Hawthorn have won by a point. They kicked 6 goals to the Western Bulldogs, 5 goals 4. All right, let's go to the next game. It's Gold Coast versus Fremantle at Metricon Stadium. Let's go to the first quarter. In the first quarter, there was 12 goals kicked, and the Suns are up by 2 points. Let's go to the second quarter. Second quarter, Gold Coast have kicked 1-2 to Fremantle 3-3. At halftime, Fremantle are in front by 11 points. Let's go to the third quarter. And the third quarter's been done. Gold Coast have kicked 6-4 to the Freo Dockers 6-6. And at three-quarter time, Fremantle are leading by 13 points. Let's go to the last quarter. See if the Gold Coast get over the top. And in the end, Gold Coast have kicked 2 goals 3 to the Fremantle Dockers, 6 goals 3. And in the end, Fremantle win by 37 points. The final score is Gold Coast 15-15, 105 to Freo 21-16, 142. Let's go to the third game. It's Essendon versus Richmond at MRVL. And Richmond have kicked 3 goals 6 to, Essendon kicking 3 goals 6, 24 to Richmond, 6 goals 4, 40. Richmond are in front by 16 points. Let's go to the second quarter. And Essendon have kicked 1-1 to Richmond, 5-2 that second quarter. And Richmond are up by 41 points. Let's go to the third quarter. Third quarter has been done. Essendon kicked 2 goals 6 to 2-1 Richmond. Richmond have got a handy lead of 36 points. Let's go to the last quarter. In the last quarter, Essendon kicking 4 goals 4 to Richmond, 6 goals 5, and Richmond winning by 49 points. Final scores, Essendon 10-17, 77 to Richmond 19-12, 126. All right, let's go to the fourth game of the round. It's Sydney versus GWS. The Battle of the Bridge. The first quarter's done. Sydney have kicked 1-3 to GWS 3-5. Let's go to the second quarter. Second quarter's done. Sydney kicking 3 goals 1 to GWS 4-5. And at halftime, GWS are leading by 24 points. Let's go to the third quarter. Third quarter's done. Sydney kicking 2 goals 6 to GWS, 5 goals 3. And Sydney are down by 39 points. All right. Let's go to the last quarter. Last quarter, Sydney kicking 3 goals 2 to GWS, 4 goals 4. Final scores, Sydney 9-12, 66. GWS 16-17, 113, and GWS winning by 47 points. Let's go to the next game. It's Melbourne versus Geelong at the MCG. The first quarter's done. Melbourne kicking 4 goals 6 to Geelong 5 goals 5. Geelong are up by 5 points at quarter time. Let's go to the second quarter. The second quarter, Melbourne's kicked 2 goals 3 to Geelong 4-5. Geelong are leading by 19 points. Let's go to the third quarter of this game. And Melbourne kicking 2 goals 3 to Geelong 2 goals 1 that quarter. Geelong are still up by 17 points. Let's go to the last quarter. And Melbourne kicking 5 goals 4 to Geelong 6 goals 1. And in the end, Geelong have won by 20 points. Melbourne final score 13-16-94 to Geelong 17-12-114. All right, let's go to the next game. It's Brisbane versus West Coast Eagles at the Gabba. And the first quarter's done. Brisbane have kicked 4 goals 4 to West Coast 6-4. Let's go to the second quarter. And the second quarter's done. Brisbane kicking 4-5 to West Coast 6-3. And West Coast are up by 22 points. Let's go to the second half of this game. Third quarter, even, three goals 5 apiece. Brisbane are down by 22 points still in this game. Let's go to the last quarter. And Brisbane kicking 5 goals 3 to West Coast 1-3. And in the end, Brisbane win by 2 points. It took the last quarter to get over the line. All right, let's go to the next game. It's North Melbourne versus Carlton, Marvel Stadium. First quarter's done. North Melbourne kicking 1-6 to Carlton 6-2. Carlton 26 points up. All right, North Melbourne kicking 3 goals 6 to Carlton 5-4. And at halftime, Carlton are leading by 36 points. Let's go to the second half. North Melbourne kicking 6 goals 5 to Carlton 3 goals 5. And at three-quarter time, North Melbourne are trailing by 18 points. And North Melbourne kicking 6 goals 1 to Carlton 2 goals 5. And it was a mirror image from the last game. It took the last quarter for North Melbourne to get up by 2 points. All right, let's go to the next game. It's St Kilda versus Adelaide Crows. Let's go to the first quarter. St Kilda kicking 5 goals 5 to Adelaide 3 goals 6. Adelaide trailing by 11 points. Let's go to the second quarter. St Kilda kicking 2 goals 6 to Adelaide 1-1. And at halftime, St Kilda are up by 22 points. All right, pretty even that quarter. St Kilda 1-2, Adelaide 1-4. Three-quarter time, Adelaide are trailing by 20 points. And in the end, St Kilda kicked 6 goals 4 to Adelaide 5-4. St Kilda win by 26 points. All right. All right, let's go to the last game of the round. It's Collingwood versus Port Adelaide at the MCG. And Collingwood kicked 2 goals 1 to Port Adelaide 2-6. All right, let's go to the second quarter of this game. Collingwood kicking 5-2 to Port Adelaide 2-2. And at halftime, Collingwood are leading by 13 points. All right, let's go to the third quarter. Third quarter's been done. Collingwood 2-2, Port Adelaide 3-4. And at three-quarter time, Collingwood are leading by 5 points. Low-scoring match, this one. And in the end, Port Adelaide have won this game. Collingwood kicking 1 goal 1. Port Adelaide 6-2, and Port Adelaide win by 26 points. All right, that concludes round 13 for AFT Dice Season 3. Let's go to the ladder. St Kilda are on top with a higher percentage than North Melbourne. And then third place, Port Adelaide, and then Brisbane are in the top 4 after that that sneaky win in the last quarter. Hawthorn 5th, GWS 6th, Sydney 7th, and Fremantle 8th. All right, we'll see you next time on AFT Dice Season 3.